What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out that Fantasian Neo Dimension game. So far, it's been running great on everything, so should run great here too, but we're gonna test it out anyway just to make sure, because wonky things can happen. Just because something should run well doesn't necessarily mean it will. So we're gonna test it out, and plus I'm having fun with this game so far. Seems like a very interesting RPG so far. But in any case, why don't we not waste any time, get this hooked up to Capture, and let's go get started with the gameplay. Alright, unfortunately this thing didn't let me use 1200p even though the allies did. That's kind of annoying, but I could force it if I went into the settings screen before you launch the game and just tell it, hey, do 1080 or 1200p. It probably would have worked. And if I was going to play this solely on this, I would absolutely do that. But regardless, it should get about the same performance as the Steam Decks, or not the Steam Decks, but the allies. Although I think this one had like a tiny little hiccup every now and again. It was mostly smooth, like 99% of the time, but sometimes it would have like a little stutter that I wasn't really noticing on the rest of the systems. But regardless, let's get into the game, shall we?
That's a new one. There.
Holy light! Nice.
Here we go again. Ha!
Light!
Just getting started.
Here I come!
Eat this!
Come on, Magic! That was close. It's almost like I never left. Still smells the same, too. Owen found me in this forest and took me in. We've been together.
I see. Must have been a hard trip.
No, I was happy. But when I was little, I got carried away. Owen was afraid it'd happen again. He thought a lot about how I could learn to control.
Magic, huh?
These days, I'm much more. Owen taught me everything I know.
I'd like to see how hard you'd hit with some power.
I don't know about that. I'm a bit...
Oh, man. That's a new one. Ta!
Holy light! That was close. I want to fight too!
There.
Come on, Magic! No.
Let's do this.
Thanks. Here goes.
There. All's well that ends well.
What's that thing?
I'll end this.
Come on, Magic! Let's keep it up.
Let's do this. Slam it!
Come on, Magic!
Great. Time to end this.
Nice. What's that thing?
Eat this!
Sha!
Eat this!
Ha!
Yes!
Now for some camera recorded gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, for the thing just being IPS, this is a very nice screen.
I want to fight too!
Can we get... Oh, we can get...
Missed me.
Come on, Magic!
Hey, we got another iron key.
Ow!
You jerk.
Yes!
And so far, all of them are running pretty decently.
This is...
I can't remember if all of them had that little stutter like this one was having. I don't want to say yes or no, but I
Yeah.
definitely noticed a little
This
tiny
is
hiccup
where I
going through this
collapsed.
forest every once in a
And
while.
then you came along.
Yes. This is...
But nothing that would make the game unplayable by
Were you
any
attacked by
stretch of the
monsters?
imagination. This is doing great.
I forgot. You don't
And obviously it's not like photorealistic graphics by any means. I
It
mean,
wasn't
look at how
monsters.
blurry the flowers are, for example. But who cares? I actually kind of like the graphics in this game.
Right. It couldn't have been.
Memory unlocked.
Aha! Somehow, I know this thing.
Did you remember something?
Yeah. What was it? Dimension. It's a dimension machine. We could have been using it all along. Ah, why couldn't I remember? Anyway, this device can warp monsters away to another dimension. It works like my warp device in principle, but in a different way. It opens a portal around an enemy. And then...
Leo? Slow down.
Oh, sorry. I finally remembered something and got carried away.
Let me get this straight. This machine locks monsters away? Meaning we won't have to fight them?
Exactly. Until we want to, that is. Then, we can fight them all at once.
Wow. That sounds convenient.
Let's see if it works.
Okay.
What was that just now?
It means the dimension machine works. If we bump into any monsters we've already fought, it seals them away for us.
Great. Now we won't have to fight so much.
Well, there's a catch. We can only seal away so many monsters at once. Around 30 or so, I think. Once we go past that, the dimension will overflow. Then, we have to fight all the monsters at once.
Really? So it's convenient, but also a little dangerous.
We'll have to purge the dimension every now and then so it doesn't fill up. Let's try that by battling those monsters we just sealed away.
Okay. Seems simple enough.
Here I come!
Oh, end it!
Alright, you can't curve it so much that it gets all of them. That would have been funny.
There!
Nice! We really have to face all of them at once, huh?
Yeah, so it's a good idea to heal up beforehand.
I'm just gonna leave that off. I need the experience, and I'd rather fight them one at a time than that. But that is very convenient.
Oh, and Stump. He always used to sit right here.
A few years ago,
There you are, Owen. I've been looking for you.
Kina, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I think we should move into town.
Into town? What if I hurt someone with my magic?
You've grown considerably, Kina. I think you can control it well enough. Besides, I think you could use a different kind of education.
A different kind of education?
Right. You must understand human beings.
You're a human being, Owen. That's all I need to understand.
Kina, you cannot live with me forever. You must get to know more people in
Yeah, I
order
mean,
to
geez,
better
he's already really old as it
understand
is.
that name I gave you, Kina. It's an old Vibran word meaning destiny. I've
It is an
told you that
interesting name.
before, haven't I?
Kina means destiny. But I don't know what my destiny is.
Destiny is something one must find on their own. That time has come for you.
Hey, can we sit and rest for a little?
Scent of the forest. A single ray of sun beamed through the tree leaves, illuminating a lone tree stump. Kina quietly approached it as Leo stood nearby, watching. Kina remained silent, taking comfort in the quiet and stillness. Then, as if to touch the sunlight shining through the foliage, she reached out her hand.
It's warm.
Kina murmured. She stood below the light, looked up, closed her eyes, and took a deep breath. The smell of the forest and the sun's rays tickled Kina's nostrils and filled her lungs. A gentle wind blew past the two of them.
This is my favorite place. It's really special to me.
Kina spoke in a satisfied tone as she smiled at Leo.
Owen and I would walk in this forest all the time. Whenever we came here, he would sit there to rest. He told me lots of stories.
Kina looked over at the tree stump. She gazed at it with a loving expression. To Leo, it seemed as though Owen were sitting right there.
What kind of stories did he tell you?
Leo asked her.
About humans and about the world.
Kina replied as she sat on the tree stump. The view from the stump was the view Owen always saw. Inside Kina's memories, her days with Owen began to re-emerge.
When I was little, Owen was everything to me. He was the only other human I knew. And this forest was my whole world. But Owen taught me that the world is greater than this forest. That there are more worlds out there besides this one. That there are more people, and that they are all connected.
So he was some kind of teacher.
Kina smiled at Leo's words.
Yes, he was my teacher.
Kina suddenly went quiet, staring off into the forest.
What are humans?
She had asked this question frequently as a child. Owen, the only other human Kina knew, was an elderly man, quite different from a young girl. To her, Owen seemed like a whole different species. To keep young Kina's powers under control, Owen lived in the forest with her and taught her how to survive. But Owen was worried there was one thing Kina could not grasp. decided to move into town so Kina could learn about humans. The fortune-telling business was useful for teaching Kina about this subject.
That isn't a good
Clients
idea
came from all
indeed.
walks of life. Old, young, rich, poor. Just by listening to their stories, Kina began to grasp the complexity of their feelings, their ambivalent natures, and their various emotions. As a fortune teller, Owen listened to any and all concerns and gave his clients simple advice. His words were always kind, and his heart was always open. He supported his clients, consoling those who cried and motivating those who were afraid. Their tension would melt away just by talking to him. They would come into the shop with dark, heavy expressions and leave looking brighter without veil.
Hey, Owen. Why do people think so much of others? Why do they go through so much trouble for other people? They fall in love, fight over business, and even quarrel with their own families. They hide things from the people they love. They get jealous of their friends and even betray them. Why can't everyone get along like we do?
Owen responded with a smile to Kina's honest inquiry.
Because love, hate, and everything in between are all part of human nature.
What are humans?
Kina eventually turned her constant question inwards, towards herself. Her question grew into a bigger question.
What am I?
And I think with that, we can go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Fantasian Neo Dimension on the Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset. They did a great job just like the rest of the systems. Although I did notice a little tiny hiccup every now and again. I'm not sure that if that was on the rest of the systems. I know they do it going in and out of battles and in and out of different parts of town and stuff, but I don't remember them doing it while walking around. Maybe they did, I just didn't notice. I'll have to go back and look, but that's something I noticed. Doesn't make it unplayable or anything. It was still a great smooth experience 99.9% of the time, but I did notice that little hiccup every now and again. Now I don't know if that's just a Lenovo thing or if that happened on everything. I'll just have to go back and look. I'll probably say something about that once I do the voiceovers and the settings or something. But regardless though, that is all for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.